Oh, yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my page and another live discussion with my business partner within our community who start their business and career enjoying the benefit of being a digital business owner. We are here today to discuss the importance of mindset towards business and personal life. Most important, if the benefits they are going to achieve in doing this thing. My name remains the same. My name is Ganiat. I'm a mother of two handsome boys. I own this page and I own it myself. I live in France with my family. I am originally from Nigeria. And I've been running this business from, I think, about 6 months ago. I started 6 months ago. And today, I have some wonderful guests. Here, you can see them already on the screen, sitting down. We are here to discuss importance of mindset towards our business and our personal life. And if you can wait to the end, we have a proposition for you. So let's jump right inside the discussion. Thank you. Hey, you're welcome. Gracious, she's from Germany, and
Yeah,
Tejiri,
thank you.
she's from Canada. Can you say hello to our viewers?
Hello,
Hello. Hello, everyone.
how are you doing
How are
today?
you doing?
Very well,
Me,
so
I'm
far
fine.
so good.
Yeah.
Thank God.
And Gracious, how are you doing today?
Wow, I'm doing very well. I'm sound and healthy. That's the most important thing. Like what we are
Yes.
discussing today, mindset. I'm sound in my mind. So I'm
That's
so
good.
happy that today is a very blissful day for me. Yeah.
Glory be to God, as we Christian will say. And
Yes, ma'am.
Tejiri,
Yes, ma'am.
how are you doing today? How
I'm
was
very
work?
well.
Because this business is not only for stay-home mom, it's also
Yeah,
for we working mothers.
exactly. I just took my time just to give like just my 2 cents during this few minutes, and work is going well so far so good, and thank God. Thanks for the great privilege to be able to be here on this platform. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, I am really happy to have you here
Thank you.
because I am really happy to have you here. You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So let's jump right into our discussion today for our viewers.
Okay.
How can you define the mindset towards our business, towards our life, towards our growth? Mindset is so important because I believe so are people with fixed mindset and so are people with growth mindset. And people with fixed minds, we know them. They believe everything is inborn. It
Hmm.
is the quality is just there. It is fixed. It's unchangeable. But people
Yes.
with mindset of that growth, that believe that even if I'm not being born to do this thing, I can develop it.
Yes.
So
Yes.
how can you develop how can you define mindset? Definition, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Go
Is
ahead,
it
How?
me?
Gracious. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, Gracious.
Okay. Like you said, defining mindset can be is quite elaborate based on where you are seeing it from from which perspective or angle you are looking at the mindset. Mindset is the state of mind. That's just it. Your state of mind, your program mind of a
Hmm.
person, a behavior, a person's behavior towards an action, towards decisions, towards activities, towards progress. So mindset can be people who are optimistic and who are pessimistic. Like also, like I told somebody that mindset can be inherited. It is. It can be inherited. It can be passed from the parents to the children and from the children to the children. Because when you keep telling a child, yes, you can do this thing, you have the ability to learn new things, you can develop things for yourself, You can discover things for yourself, new discoveries. You can make new discovery. The parents using their self as an example, telling the child that there's nothing impossible, everything is always possible. When you have the right, when you put your mind that everything is possible, I can do this thing. You see, that child grows up with it, and also teach his or her child when he or she becomes parent as well. Why the other people, the negative mindset, which can also be inherited or transferred, just like the example I gave. The parents always made them know that, we are poor, you can't do anything, you don't have the ability to do anything, you don't have, this child grow up with that mindset that he or she cannot do anything. Their mindset has been programmed to a particular way that they can never be changed. It's always negative. While the other person is being programmed to know that you can do anything or everything.
Hmm.
So
Thank you.
that's it.
And Toyi Tejiri, I know
Yes.
we have two type of people. I've said it, fixed and growth. How can we differentiate between the two?
Hmm. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gracious, from where you picked it up from. And it's just basically it's a broad scope, you know. It's I feel this is something that we should even have like a series on it, right? But we'll start the foundation like from today. We know many of them they know about it, but we're just kind of bringing a sensitization. A growth mind is someone that is optimistic, while a fixed mind is just pessimistic, just just the way it is, right? The growth mind will see opportunity for things not working well as a way to be able to grow. They view the challenges and see privileges to even build on it, looking at lesson learned and be able to forge ahead. The growth mindset will also acknowledge and embrace change, right? They have the SWOT analysis, the strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. So be able to see all of those ones and build more on those ones from month to month. And it's not just going to be a drastic one because it's going to be a progressive one. So, and that is how it iterates change. But unlike the fixed mind, we just stay away from things and not just even want to face the way things are, rather just shy in and, just down and, self-esteem. But the other one, we pick up on that and see that, okay, that's a great avenue I could venture into it. At every stage in our life, we've always found ourselves in either of these categories. But the growth
Mm,
mindset will tell you that intelligence and talent, right? What That's where the soft skills applies. What can I do? What are those things you can venture into that you can also iterate the change? Because the way we do, those are those things that the children also look at. They also um, assimilate to, and it's just that gradual process. And when they come fully blown, they see that, oh, it's just behaving like this, and it actually started from one day. But in the other side, the fixed mind, we always see intelligence and talent as being static, the soft skill as let me just do it the way it is, and, threatened by a lot of things. But rather the growth mindset, we see it as a way to impair change, to be able to think and learn even outside the box, connecting the dots together. But a fixed person will just be like one-way traffic, just going straight. So, what are we trying to say? Understanding that the growth mindset will understand that, oh, that thing that happened the other day was a good avenue for me to build on it and to move on to the next level. Why the other one we see the limit of his own ability, but rather many a times great privileges, great opportunities are wrapped in challenges for a growth mind person, but the other person sees as a way to give up easily, right? And persistence, the growth mind will always persist and say, okay, how can I reach out? And the growth mind always, many a times, they don't always even pay attention whether someone is looking at them, but a lot of people are looking at them. The fixed mind is just
mhm.
like, what will people say? What will people say, right? What will people say? But the
Mm-hmm.
people
Mm-hmm.
will always have their opinion to carry at every point in time. But you have to prove at certain points that one needs to evolve. It's just like when we have butterfly. There are four different stages of metamorphosis: the egg, pupa, imago, and larva. So when it's going through those stages, nobody recognizes it. But when the color is fully blown out, when metamorphosis is already completed, that's when growth is already completed, we now see it and now say, oh, it's beautiful. So like during summer, we'll just see a lot of them coming out, but it has been a long time it has been learning all of those things, going through different phases of growth. So that's how I'll categorize the growth mindset, optimistic, then the fixed mindset as a pessimistic. So which one are we? At certain stages in life, we find ourselves in some of those things. That's why I said this is a series that one can still talk more about. So I'll pass it over to you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. People with fixed mindsets, they believe that they cannot improve on their ability and personality. That it's because it is inbuilt, that is how it can be. They will never agree that you can change something. They are never ready to learn new things and to improve on themselves.
Exactly.
While the growth myself, they are like, I'm ready and open to learn new
Okay.
skills, new talents. I want to do more than, like, for myself, and as an example. When I joined this business, I don't really know much. I know computer, but basic computer now.
Exactly.
But right now, I have really learned a lot of things because I believe I have a growth mindset. You have said it all. At a certain point in time, we find ourselves in between the two.
Exactly.
Fixed.
Yeah.
When we were down, we like, oh, can I really do this thing? Is this thing really work? When we start putting that negative thought in us, that means we are falling back to the fixed mindset. But the growth mindset, they will tell you, it is what we can do, and we can continue doing it. We continue working at practicing new skill and ability. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Gracious. I want to know, can we change our mindset?
Yes. Yes, we can. It's very possible to change our mindset. That's if you are willing. First of all, there has to be a willingness. You have to be willing to learn. That's the basic thing. You have to be willing to learn to take up a new mindset, which is the growth mindset. It's very
Mm.
possible to change our mindset. And sometimes I think even for the other people who have a growth mindset, like you said, by the time you start doubting your ability, you start seeing all this negative, because now you've accepted that you can't do this thing anymore. Your system, your cells, everything starts adjusting also. So it's plus and minus. But I will encourage our viewers right there to take up a growth mindset. Yes, you can have a new mindset. It's possible. Give yourself a training attitude, a learning atmosphere where you can learn new things. Don't I'm not saying you shouldn't argue, you shouldn't defend yourself. No. But when you want new things, when you want to experience new things, you have to give room for new changes to take
Mm.
place. And also in this business, yes, it's possible to learn to have a new mindset towards your business. We are all digital business owner, and that's one of the basic things we are being taught in this business, having a positive mindset. A positive mindset will always give you an upper edge, to give you an edge no matter what the challenge is, because of the community you are surrounded with, because of the friends that you are surrounded with, who tells you, oh, there's always an option, not just give up there. We can always find a way to do this thing. Yeah. So you just see yourself keep going, and in the process of going, you are learning new strategies, you are learning new skills, you are taking in new experience. So that means that at the end of the day, you actually conclude within yourself that there is nothing impossible. There's always room for learning, and there's always room to to experience new things, new opportunities, and developing them.
Mm.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for telling us that our we can change from fixed to growth mindset if we are ready to develop it and put in more effort. If we are not relying only on the results, we want more to come out from it. We are not focusing on the outcome. We want to put more effort and hard work, dedication. It can lead to change. Learning will always lead to success. Any
Mhm.
addition to that, Tejiri?
Yeah, she has said it all. I just believe that at certain point we get to that level of emotional intelligence, our personality, and our characters. So it's just all the boils down and narrows down to how we have a continuous learning, self education, self empowerment, right? And see how to confront uncertainties, right? Embrace challenges, right? Yeah, sometimes it's just one of those things, but one just has to go by it and just put a lot of effort to learn. Yeah, then also, yeah.
Thank you too. I really appreciate that. I don't know if we can have some examples to differentiate more on fixed mindset and growth mindset. Like fixed mindset people, we said I'm either good at it or not. But why growth mindset, we say I can learn to do new things as I want. That means we are open to learn more. And
Yeah.
another example is that I think is I said if I don't try, like for fixed mind, they said if I don't try it, I won't fail. But growth mind people will see failure as a growth opportunity to
Yes.
explore more. And fixed mind, like they will be jealous of other people's success.
Mm-hmm.
Like what is she only the one? Is he only the
Yeah.
one? Why
They
growth
are not
mindset
always
will there will be
yeah, yeah, they are not always focused. They are
thank
focused
you,
on
yeah.
other people's sources instead of focusing
Mm-hmm.
on their self, and even to as in to ask question, how did you do this thing? No, they won't. Like you said, they will be jealous and keeping it within themselves, not speaking out. It's good to speak out. It's very good to
Yes,
speak out.
because you will be inspired. I remember in this same business, that is where I met both of you. And I saw Treasury doing this live show. I said, I don't know her. I've never talked to her. We have never met. I just contacted her because I want to grow. I
Mhm.
contacted her, I said, please, how are you doing this thing? What application are you using? Which way? And she said, oh, she's so happy that I'm asking and she's ready to help. That is how growth mindset, people with growth mindset believe because they behave, because you will be inspired by other people's success.
Mm.
That's
And
it.
Tejiri, any addition to the to differentiate between, because fixed mind people, they believe that failure is the limit of their ability, while growth
Yes.
mind that failure is just it's just an opportunity to start growing. And
Mm.
they cannot give up. They will keep going, keep plugging, keep going. It will not make them to frustrate. They will not be frustrated. But fixed mind
Yeah.
people, they will be frustrated and they will stop. They will give up. They will even start criticizing other
Yes.
people.
Exactly. There are either two things that happens to one. Either you fear or you run away. Fight and flight. So that's
Mhm.
how God just made us to be. So it's always we have that threshold. It's just like you have a bottle and there's water in it, right? When it's full, right? When it's half full. So that's just the perspective. So it now depends on that situation. Now, one find himself. It's not as if the growth person does not see that as one of those things, but is rather using the faith to overcome that fear at that time. While on the other
Mm.
hand, the other one is using the fear to overcome. So just feel that if I go spoil this thing, then the both of them will be at the same level. But in the impression of the other person, that one sees it as a way to shine rather than downfall.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. We have really spent a lot of time today, and I really appreciate your time for stopping by. Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
so much. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you. That I think every time each week I called you people, you are always there. It
You're
makes me
welcome.
happy, and it makes me
You're
believe that
welcome.
I can still get there. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And I said to my viewers that we are always here every week, every week to share a profitable topic with you people. And we are also, I said, if you wait till the end, we also have something to discuss with you that we will also let you know that three of us sitting down here, we are a proud digital business owner. We run it all by ourselves. In case you are looking for another side hustling, or you decide to start an online business, this is an opportunity for you. We have a proposition for you. Today is another free webinar where you can get more information on the type of the business that we are doing, and with amazing growing community, which I and these people and more people have benefited from. They will, if you go to that webinar, you will listen to it, you will decide for yourself what to do. In this business, you are never alone. We have coaches and mentors. This business, this is tested and trusted. All you need is to just put your email and to register your email, your name and your email, and registered in that website that is showing on the screen. Just put it. It's all for you. When you get there, you will see what we are talking about. That from there, this is more on one of the things that where we grow our mindset from also, because we are always having a webinar for the newer people, and we also all even we that we are already in the business, we also have mastermind that is helping us to grow our business every week. That is where we hear people that have really made it. They tell us secret and the strategies they are using, because
Exactly.
most business that start newly, they fail at the beginning of the year and they give up because there's no mentor, there's no direction, there is no way people to help them. But in this one, you will never be alone. Even if your mentor is not available, the community is ready to help you. If you check, we have more than 74,000 people. It's growing every day. If you go back to check, maybe we are 47,000, 75,000 now. It's growing every day and people are joining in thousands. I believe with the little one that we have shared on, as she said, I think this should be a series. We will still come back and continue the discussion. So the last word for our viewers.
Just stay healthy, breathe. Thank God for every privilege. It's just by God's grace. It's just
Glory be to God. And gracious. Any last words for them?
Yeah. Stay positive, have a positive mindset, live a positive mindset, and transfer a positive mindset.
Thank you so much. You have heard. Stay healthy. Be careful out there because of this pandemic. Just be careful. Be careful. Just be careful. Be careful. We all need ourselves. We all need ourselves in one way or the other. So it is when we are alive that we achieve our aims and everything. So see you next week here on this page. Bye.
bye, everyone.
Bye.